Hello YouTube, BlackMaleASMR here, and the purpose of today's video is to make a comparison between two competing products. Okay, and I've been trying to make this video for the past 2 nights, and it's been frustrating because I haven't had very much noise-free time. Yeah. So right now, hopefully, I'll have enough serenity, so I'll be able to make a proper video. So here you go. Product number one is what we all know, iPod Classic, and this is the 80 gigabyte. Okay, I bought this back in 2008, February of 2008, because I was about to move to United Arab Emirates, and I did not want to carry 250 CDs around with me, especially since the airports charged that overweight limit fee for the luggage. So I decided to get this, and it was a lifesaver. But last year, the battery just deteriorated. Like, I would charge this thing fully, and then the battery would last 15 minutes. Then I would have to recharge it for like 2 hours, and the battery would last for 15 minutes. So it was horrible. So I kept using it like that for a few months until the jack died, or the input for the headphone jack. It shorted out, so this was useless. So I wanted to buy another iPod Classic, and then I became interested in the iPod Touch 8 gigabyte. And while I was looking, I stumbled across some competition, and it's this. Okay, this is a Samsung Galaxy Player. I don't know if y'all can see this little 4.0 right there. Okay, and this is an 8 gigabyte. I decided to get this instead of the iPod Touch because this was only $160. I forgot the price of the iPod Touch. Maybe, I don't know, almost 300. I forgot. But there are a few reasons I bought this. Number one, I can pop the back off like this. There. So if the battery ever dies, I can just remove it or replace it. Okay? Very easy and very cheap. Unlike with the iPod. If your iPod battery dies, you have to either buy a battery replacement kit and then replace the battery yourself, or you have to pay a professional. Another reason I decided to get the Galaxy Player 4.0 is that it accepts mini SD cards. Okay, and that's what that is. The manufacturer says it only accepts memory cards with a capacity of up to 32 gigabytes. But I went ahead and put a 64 gigabyte memory card in her, and it worked just fine. Yes. So 64 gigabytes on the memory card plus 8 gigabytes on the device equals, what does it equal? That's right, 72. So 72 compared to 8 is a big difference. So let me put this back on and make sure I have everything connected. Okay. And a lot of people complain about this material, but I actually like it. Yeah, it feels great, high quality. I just wish this back part was black instead of white. Or I wish they would offer different color options. Another thing I like about this is that when I need to charge it, I just slide this open and I charge it when I'm done. Slide it back, slide it back closed so no dirt will get in there. The screen resolution on the 4.0 version is amazing, but it's not as sharp as the iPod Touch's screen. Okay, that one is a little better. Another reason I bought the Samsung Galaxy Player is that it accepts multiple video formats. Okay? The iPod Touch only accepts MP4. Samsung Galaxy accepts MP4, AVI, MOV, WAV and FLC. And I don't know if I said this already, but MPG. So it accepts multiple video formats. What else? Another reason I bought this instead of the iPod Touch is because the iPod Touch requires its owner to install iTunes on his or her computer. Okay, iTunes is great, but okay, like this. If I had this synchronized with the iTunes on my computer, and then I connected this to my friend's computer, and he had iTunes on his computer, then all of my songs would be erased. And then they'll all be replaced with his songs. Yeah, so it's not interchangeable between computers. Also, if you have this and it's synchronized with your computer, then your computer dies, then all your songs die with it. It's almost like you have to start all over. Now with Samsung, with the Galaxy player, it's drag and drop with everything. So I don't need to purchase or download a specific media player on my computer in order to use this. Okay? All I have to do is connect this to the computer and drag all of the media I want into folders that are either already in here or folders that have been created by me. Also, I don't necessarily have to stick with one computer. If I have information that I want from my computer and information that I want from my friend's computer, I can connect this to my computer and get everything I want, and then go to my friend's computer and do the same. Also, if my friend wants information from my Galaxy player, transfer to his computer, all I have to do is connect, drag from this, and drop onto his computer. Okay, so there are no restrictions. It gives you so much freedom. So I'm very happy with this. But there are two things that I really don't like about this. Okay, the first one is what I consider to be the most disappointing. Okay, the reason I bought this was to listen to music. shortly after putting my music on here, I realized that the Samsung Galaxy player has a difficult time recognizing ID3 tags. And if you don't know what an ID3 tag is, it is, it tells you information about the songs, like the ID3 tags for a song could be like artist is Metallica, song Master of Puppets, album Master of Puppets. Okay, so in those three choices, the ID3 tags are Metallica, Master of Puppets, and Master of Puppets. But since this does not recognize many ID3 tags, when I put my songs on her, it said artist unknown, song unknown, album unknown. So in order to fix that, let me see. Yes, here. I had to download. You can't see it on here, but it's called ID3 Fixer. And then I had to manually type all the information in. It sucks because I have thousands of songs on here. Yeah, so I think I've made it through letter C so far. And I have to go all the way down to Z. Yes, I have a band on her that starts with the letter Z. They're called Zao. Z-A-O. So, anyway, the ID3 issue is the one thing I don't like about this. Now, the other issue. Look. I'll turn the Wi-Fi on. Now, this little icon. What? I have a new email. But this little icon is the Wi-Fi. Okay? The Wi-Fi on her is very intermittent. It works for a few minutes, then it automatically shuts itself off. Yeah. And that's a well-known issue with these, and it seems like Samsung doesn't really care about what's going on with that because they have not fixed it. So, if you're, see, it just went off. Yeah, it'll come back up. There we go. Well, it's trying to come back on. Okay, it's back on. But if you're trying to communicate with someone over Skype, it's nearly impossible on her because the Wi-Fi only works a few minutes at a time. And it's horrible if you're trying to download a large file on her. It takes like anywhere from 2 or 3 times longer than normal because it keeps losing connection. I even tested this right next to my modem for internet at literally 1 inch away, and the Wi-Fi still dropped. So Samsung really needs to fix this. Also, the Wi-Fi does not work very well in public for some reason. Over the past week and a half, I tried this at 7 different public locations that offered free Wi-Fi. I was able to connect 100% of the time, but I don't know, it still did not work at the first 6 locations. I tried the 7th location now today, and it worked amazingly well. So I don't know what it is about this connecting to public Wi-Fi but not working. That's basically it though. I mean, when you buy this, it does not come with a user manual, which was a little disappointing because I had to look on the internet to figure out how to use everything on her. What this comes with is a safety manual, which is stupid. Really, it's one of the dumbest safety manuals I've ever read. Basically, the safety manual says, hey user, if you drop this on the floor and the glass breaks, don't use this as a phone because you might get cut by the glass. Oh yeah, this can be used as a phone. Cause look, this little earpiece, little thing reflecting, that's an earpiece. That's a little microphone. You can't see it. A little dot as a microphone. You can use this as a phone as long as you have voice over internet protocol. Some people call it VoIP. Some people call it VoIP. And all that is like if you have a Skype account and you give Skype money and they give you a phone number, a Skype phone number, that's what that is. So if I had that, I could use this to talk on the phone, or I could use this as a phone. But I would never do that. Especially not with this because, like I said, the Wi-Fi is intermittent. Yeah, that's about it.